And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the 1. And for the Pacers, Nesmith on the wing, he's paired with Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle, making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here's quickly for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Siakam with it, and now by Barnes. And finished off by Siakam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
And it's the Raptors ball, trailing by 5. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Drills it from outside.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Ingram wide open. Misses the 3. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the shot goes in.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Make some noise.
in for the Pacers. And Toronto also making a switch. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. Raptors trail by 4. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?"
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
The answer 3, courtesy of Mr. Siakam. Boy, has he improved as a shooter.
It's Ingram on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's the triple. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Ruff's jacked in. And Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Raptors trail by 5. Ingram outside. Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. With 2 seconds left. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pacers out in front, leading by 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
And Indiana, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nembhard's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. The drive by Barnes. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Toronto also making a switch. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Walter. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. A 12-point game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Over Mathurin. And the Raptors miss again. Pacers leading by 12. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Nesmith has got his second basket of the night.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situation.
Toppin with the steal. Siakam left side. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dick can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 13. Mathurin, good. And that's 10 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Indiana's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dick with it. Nesmith covering. Here's Shed. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Barnes. No good, unable to end this run. Pacers leading by 20. Mathurin attacking, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ingram. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. And so it's Indiana holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice shot. It's all good. Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Pacers.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes. Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Doubled by Halliburton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Raptors shooting about 42% so far. Barnes outside. Now, Quickly. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And Siakam throws it down.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
And the Raptors call time here.
Here comes your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. R.J. Barrett, 4th.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Indiana. Right side Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Barrett. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mathurin for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Barrett penetrating. And here's Barnes for 3. Out to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Neesmith. And he's good on the three ball. Neesmith has got 10 points.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go with a three. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Barrett. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
To Toronto, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Ingram. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Siakam.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Shepard out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Pacers 5. And Indiana shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time, not on target. The Raptors shooting for the game at 42%. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Pass to McConnell. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Barnes. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Here's Toppin. And he banks in the layup.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Inside, it's deflected. Here's McConnell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The first pick of the 2022 second round, Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. The Pacers making a switch here. Furphy's checked in. And both free throws good for Nembhard. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Ingram, got a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Now here's Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. It's deflected. Nembhard with it. Pass to Toppin. Here's McConnell for the three. Buries it from three-point range. McConnell's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Pacers. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Indiana.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
He gets that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And it's quickly missing. Here's Huff, quickly covering. Pass to Furphy. Now Nembhard, three-pointer, hands it from downtown.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it.
Oh, that was terrific!
Man, my goodness!
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
McConnell, and the Pacers another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Substitution for the Pacers, Tony Bradley Walker.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Andrew Nembhard.